Hello, I'm Sebastian. Welcome to Nine Nar Trees podcast. Today, I will summarize and review the book. The Perfect Nurse, a totally addictive and unputdownable psychological thriller by Daniel Hurst is a riveting novel that delves deep into the intricate dynamics of trust, professionalism, and the undercurrents of danger lurking beneath seemingly ordinary lives. This gripping psychological thriller pulls the reader into the world of healthcare, where professionals are expected to be the epitome of dedication and empathy. However, this narrative challenges that assumption by exploring the shadows that even those in noble professions can harbor. The novel introduces a seemingly perfect nurse, a character meticulously crafted to evoke both admiration and suspicion. Through a gripping narrative filled with unexpected twists and shocking revelations, Hurst brilliantly captures the delicate balance between the potentials for compassion and manipulation inherent in the caregiving profession. As the story unfolds, readers are left questioning the true nature of trust and the darker side of human interaction. I will give you key takeaways from this book. Firstly, the perfect facade. At the core of The Perfect Nurse lies the exploration of a seemingly flawless exterior, masking a more sinister interior. The protagonist, a dedicated nurse, initially appears to embody the principles of care and professionalism. However, as the layers of her life are peeled back, the reader is introduced to a complex character whose motivations and actions straddle the line between ethical and immoral. This theme poses a critical question about the danger of appearances and how easily one can be deceived by the facade of perfection. The nurse's seamless integration into her role not only highlights her skills, but also raises suspicion regarding her true intentions. This topic is expertly handled by Daniel Hurst through a series of intricate events that reveal how easy it is to overlook red flags when someone maintains an aura of perfection. The author delves into psychological narratives, examining what drives individuals to adopt such facades and what they gain from living dual lives. Through this lens, the reader is encouraged to reflect on their perceptions of those around them, reinforcing the idea that what is seen on the surface often only hints at a deeper, undiscovered reality. Secondly, trust and manipulation. Trust is a fragile construct within human relationships, and The Perfect Nurse takes a compelling dive into how it can be manipulated and exploited. Set in the high-stakes environment of healthcare, where trust is not just expected but essential, Hurst presents scenarios where the lines between genuine care and manipulation blur. The protagonist uses her position to weave a web of deception that ensnares those around her, illustrating the ease with which trust can be established and subsequently betrayed. The novel examines how trust can become a weapon in the hands of those who understand human psychology and are willing to exploit emotional vulnerabilities. The nurse's interactions with her colleagues and patients are filled with instances where she subtly bends situations to her advantage, questioning the reader's perceptions of ethical boundaries. Hurst's storytelling provides insight into the psychological processes involved in building trust for the purpose of manipulation. As the plot unfolds, it becomes apparent that trusting relationships within this narrative are precarious, influenced by the protagonist's calculated charm and expertise in reading people. The tension builds as readers discover the devastating impact of misplaced trust, highlighting the necessity of vigilance and the potential repercussions when trust is granted indiscriminately. Thirdly, the psychological thriller element. One of the defining features of The Perfect Nurse is its status as a psychological thriller, which is expertly woven through its plot and characters. Daniel Hurst employs psychological tension as a primary driver of the narrative, engaging the reader with a suspenseful narrative that keeps them on the edge of their seats. This element is brought to life through the detailed exploration of the protagonist's mind, revealing the complexities and contradictions that make psychological thrillers so compelling. The allure of the psychological thriller genre is its ability to delve into the dark complexities of the human psyche and motivations. Within this novel, the psychological elements are not just a backdrop, but central to the unfolding events. Hurst crafts scenarios that play on the fears, anxieties, and suspicions of both characters and readers alike, blending real-world concerns with deeply personal mental struggles. The tension is methodically increased as readers navigate through plot twists, unexpected revelations, and the psychological chess game between characters. This results in a captivating reading experience, where understanding the protagonist's mindset is as thrilling as the plot itself. This expertly crafted psychological tension ensures that readers remain engaged, progressively unraveling the mystery while contemplating broader themes of morality and ambition. Fourthly, balancing professionalism and personal motives. Within the high-pressure environment of healthcare in The Perfect Nurse, maintaining professionalism is paramount, yet the protagonist's personal motives often conflict with this ideal. Daniel Hurst presents a narrative where professional responsibilities are juxtaposed against personal desires, setting the stage for a thrilling exploration of moral ambiguity. The protagonist eagerly manipulates her environment to achieve personal goals, yet does so under the guise of professional dedication. The challenges of balancing professionalism with personal motives are depicted through the protagonist's interactions and decisions. Hurst portrays a nurse who not only excels in her role, but also views it as a means to other, darker ends. This duality compels readers to question where the line should be drawn between personal ambition and professional responsibility. The book paints a vivid picture of how personal motives can infiltrate professional terrains, often under the radar, until they engender significant disruption. Hurst's engaging storytelling reveals the precariousness of this balance, exploring the consequences of prioritizing personal motives over ethical standards. The narrative prompts introspection about ethical boundaries and the potential impact of crossing them in one's professional life. It serves as a reminder of the delicate interplay between efficiency and ethics, particularly in environments where lives are on the line. Lastly, the unseen dangers in familiar roles. A profound theme in The Perfect Nurse is the unseen dangers that can lurk within familiar roles, particularly in professions entrusted with care and responsibility. Daniel Hurst uses the healthcare setting not only as a backdrop, but as a critical component that enhances the tension and stakes inherent in the story. This theme adeptly captures the reader's attention, underscoring that danger can often reside in places where trust is most deeply embedded. By presenting a nurse, a revered and trusted figure, as the central character harboring dark secrets, Hurst compels readers to reconsider their perceptions of safety in familiar roles. This perspective challenges the assumption that harm comes only from external threats, suggesting instead that it can originate internally, from those least expected. The narrative deftly demonstrates that danger can be masked by authority and competence, unsettling familiar dynamics. Such a portrayal urges readers to be vigilant about the assumptions built around authority figures in their everyday lives. This theme is particularly potent in fostering a sense of intrigue and caution, as it emphasizes the need to observe beyond surface appearances to understand the underlying intentions and behaviors of individuals in trusted positions. In conclusion, The Perfect Nurse is a compelling read for those fascinated by psychological thrillers and the nuances of human behavior. It offers an intricate exploration of trust, manipulation, and the potential darkness lurking beneath professional facades that is highly relevant to readers interested in understanding the complexities of interpersonal relationships. This book serves as a stark reminder of the dual nature of humanity and the importance of being perceptive to hidden motives. This thriller can be particularly beneficial for individuals working in roles requiring empathy and trust, such as healthcare professionals, as it provides insights into the potential for ethical dilemmas and the importance of maintaining vigilance in professional settings. Moreover, for those who relish stories with unexpected twists and character-driven narratives, Hurst's book is both entertaining and enlightening. It challenges readers to reflect on their perceptions of others and encourages a more discerning view of the oft-assumed benevolence of those in trusted positions. Ultimately, this book celebrates the power of observation and critical thinking, offering valuable lessons on the importance of understanding and navigating the complexities that define human interactions. If you would like to support Daniel Hurst, you can buy the book through the Amazon link I've provided in the podcast description. After reading the book, please let me know what you think and share your thoughts. See you around.